Hello everyone and welcome. This is Manchester United Ambassador 001. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, Manchester United Ambassador 001. I want to talk about Arsenal and Manchester United after the clash that they had on Sunday, FA, where Manchester United knocked out Arsenal. Let me begin with Arsenal. I'm very sorry for the Arsenal fans. I think they tried their level best during that match, as though many football fans feel that the officiating was a little bit poor. But Arsenal were better. Arsenal played better. They created more chances as compared to Manchester United. They had the Leeds had a goal line clearance. They had a penalty that they did not bury during the match. And looking at Arsenal currently, this is something that I've told them a number of times. They have a very good first 11. They have a very good first 11, but they don't have the bench. They don't have the bench to replace this first 11, and especially if they're suffering from injuries like Saka, their main player is out. There is no one to replace Saka. They thought of Nwaneri. Nwaneri is also injured. He is not there. So Arsenal fans currently, I think it's the most confused fans in the world. They don't know whether they should voice the sacking of Ateta or they should actually maintain Ateta as their manager. There is no progress. Arsenal, I feel they have played their best in the last two seasons. They reached their maximum, and the only thing that they have is to calm down. The only thing that is happening at Arsenal now is to calm down. Sacking Ateta, as much as Ateta is not a trophy-winning manager, they should give Ateta some time to rebuild again. It's something that it's a project that's starting again. 5 years is a long period of time, and I see he's going to lose some players at the end of the season, especially if he doesn't win or he will not win any trophy this season. It's going to be very difficult for him to maintain some of his very good players, people like Odegaard, people like Saliba. Saka may still be there because that is home. But Arsenal currently they are suffering. They are not scoring goals. They don't have that player, that striker that can really bury the chances that they are creating. But let's see what is going to happen if at all they're going to sign a striker, because Jesus is not there. Saka, who has been bailing them out, is not there. The window is still open. Something can happen for Arsenal. And it's still a formidable team. According to me, it's still a formidable team. They are not conceding so much, but they are also not scoring goals, which is really hurting them at the end of it all. Look at the game Arsenal played against Brighton. In the first half, they were very good. They created chances. They never scored. They only scored one goal. The second half, things turned upside down. Brighton was all over them. So if they buried the chances that they had in the first half, I think they would have won that match. Against Manchester United, again, they had so many chances that they did not bury. People like Kai Havertz cannot bury open chances. Trossard. And I've told Arsenal fans so many times that players' forms sometimes deep. Looking at Arsenal, Saka, Rice is not rising anymore. He's not the Rice that joined them. Odegaard is not the Odegaard that we know. Saliba, and I want to actually congratulate Gabriel. Gabriel has really stepped up when Saliba's form is going down. So it's just a matter of time to see if Arsenal will not sign a striker. Then they might find it very rough. In this league and in football, you must score goals. Regardless of how you play, you must score goals. They have no one now to score goals for them. Saka is not there. Jesus is also injured, but he's not somebody to depend on so much in terms of goals. Kai Havertz, we've watched him play at Chelsea. He's an on and off player. He's one player who will help you, especially when you're very dominant. But when the opponent is also asking you some questions, is not a player that you really depend on. That's all I can say about Arsenal for now. But to Manchester United, I'm happy that Manchester United is now becoming a formidable force in terms of defense. They are defending, they're protecting their goal very well. They are after conceding 2 goals against Newcastle. For the people who watched that match, after conceding those 2 goals against Newcastle, they changed, and from there they have been very formidable defensively. Look at the game they played against Liverpool. Now, recently against Arsenal. Those are very good teams. Those are good teams that really score goals, but they really defended well. They conceded 1 goal against Arsenal. They conceded 1 goal against, Liverpool. The other one was a penalty. That tells you, and that Liverpool attack actually had everybody. Diaz was there, Salah was there, Gakpo was there. They could not manage to break that defense of Manchester United. Though we still have it's a long way to go in terms of making some serious challenge to the Premier League, but we are on the right track. We are on the right track. Like currently, we don't have our left wing back. Maybe the best left wing back we have in that team is Shaw. Remember, Diogo Dalot is a right back. He has been helping Manchester United on the left side of that defense. So, Manchester United fans, let's celebrate, but let's look at those details, the details in these matches. Arsenal created plenty of chances against us. We also created chances, yes, which we did not bury at some point, but Arsenal still were better than us. We played very well against Liverpool, but we still have room for improvement. We still have room for improvement. Let's wait and see if at all our manager will do something during this window, or maybe he's going to wait for the summer. But the team is playing well. The team needs some little changes here and there. If you can get the left wing back, will be good to go, and the team will be fine.